In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on January 27, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Detroit Red Wings versus New York Islanders. The Detroit Red Wings face the New York Islanders, with both teams looking to improve from rough seasons. The Red Wings have a 21-18-8 record and are near the bottom of the Atlantic Division, while the Islanders have a 23-22-5 record, and with only 1 win in their last 10 games have fallen to the bottom of the Metropolitan Division. Both teams look to rebound in their divisions in the Eastern Conference, and the upcoming game should be a good one as a result. Detroit is 12-30 in their last 42 Friday games and 1-5 in their last 6 games against the Metropolitan. The over is 6-2 in Detroit's last 8 road games. New York is 1-5 in their last 6 home games and 1-10 in their last 11 games. The under is 8-2 in New York's last 11 games. The home team is 6-0 in these 2 teams' last 6 head-to-head meetings. The Islanders are desperate to snap out of their losing streak, but the Red Wings look to step up and control this game from the first period. The Red Wings, who average 3.04 goals per game, should find the back of the net at will, with Dylan Larkin, Dominik Kubalik, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with great puck movement. The Red Wings should limit an Islanders offense that is scoring only 2.88 goals per game, with Filip Hronek, Ali Mata, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Magnus Hellberg to make plenty of big saves. Detroit comes into this game on the second game of a back-to-back, but they have won 3 of their last 4 games. New York has really struggled in recent games and hasn't scored more than 2 goals in 5 straight games. The Islanders have lost 10 of their last 11 games and lost to Detroit in their last meeting by a score of 3-0, so the Detroit Red Wings money line is our full game side pick. The first game between these teams stayed under easily with just 3 goals, and with both of these teams trending under on the season. The under has gone 24-21-2 in Red Wings games and 24-23-3 in Islanders games this season. Both of these teams have struggled this season offensively. The Islanders have been good defensively, and Ilya Sorokin, besides having a lousy record, has been very good. The Red Wings defense, although struggling to keep the puck out of the net, has actually been very good at limiting scoring chances, giving up just the 8th fewest expected goals and the 5th fewest high-danger shots in the league. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Kings versus Florida Panthers. The Los Angeles Kings have been in the midst of a playoff race all season long, and with 2 tough games to go before the All-Star break, they'll be looking to solidify their spot in the Pacific Division, and to do so, they'll need to take down the Florida Panthers, who started the year slow but have built momentum in recent times. These are 2 of the most talented squads in the entire NHL. This one should be a fast-paced matchup full of skill and intensity, and given how much this means to both teams, this one should have all the atmosphere of a massive playoff game. The Kings are 4-1 in their last 5 road games and 2-5 in their last 7 versus Eastern Conference. The Panthers are 60-22 in their last 82 home games and 12-5 in their last 17 Friday games. The over is 6-2-1 in Kings' last 9 overall. The over is 5-0 in Panthers' last 5 overall. The Kings are 20-7 in the last 27 meetings. The underdog is 4-0 in the last 4 meetings. The home team is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings. The Los Angeles Kings will be on the road and up against the high-scoring Florida Panthers, but Los Angeles has received strong play in goal from Phoenix Copley, who has 14 victories in 17 appearances, including winning each of the last 2 while allowing an average of less than 2 goals per game over that stretch. Los Angeles has won 4 of its last 5 games played on the road, and the Kings take advantage of weaker opponents, winning 35 of the last 52 versus an opponent with a losing record. Overall this season, Los Angeles is 13-8-4 on the road, Florida has lost 12 of its last 16 when playing against a team that has a winning record. The Panthers have lost 20 of the last 27 head-to-head against the Kings. With home ice advantage, the Panthers come into this one as a solid favorite, but given the Kings' recent form and their advantage with depth and goaltending, this game may be the perfect time to take a chance on the underdog. Speaking of, the underdog is 4-0 in the past 4 meetings head-to-head with these two teams, and with the Kings having a 20-7 record in the past 27 overall matchups, this is a great chance for the Kings to make a statement on the road. So the Los Angeles Kings money line is our full game side pick. While the Kings have solid performers in net, it's the depth of talent on the offensive side of the puck. These two teams have become accustomed to scoring plenty of goals, especially against each other, as the over is 5-2 in the past 7 overall meetings between these two teams. For the Panthers, the over is 5-0 in their past 5 overall games, and for the Kings, the over is 5-0 in their past 5 games following a win. And with no less than 8 goals scored in the Panthers' last 5 games, there's plenty of goals to be scored. Keep it simple. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Ottawa Senators versus Toronto Maple Leafs. The Ottawa Senators will travel to Scotiabank Arena as they face off against the Toronto Maple Leafs in an Atlantic Division matchup. The Senators are 7th in the division while the Maple Leafs are 2nd in the division. These teams played on October 15th, and the Maple Leafs' 3-2 home win in their only other matchup thus far. Ottawa is 6-1 in their last 7 Friday games and 1-4 in their last 5 games following a win. The under is 25-9 in Ottawa's last 34 games. Toronto is 4-1 in their last 5 games and 50-17 in their last 67 home games. The under is 5-2 in Toronto's last 7 home games. The home team is 6-1 in these two teams' last 7 head-to-head meetings. The offenses as of late have really shown a major difference between these franchises, as Ottawa is scoring just 1.3 goals in their previous 3 games, while Toronto is averaging 3.8 goals in their last 5 games. Even on the defensive side, in the last 4 games heading into this matchup, there is a massive difference, as the Senators are allowing 3.5 goals per game, while the Maple Leafs are giving up 2 goals per game in that stretch. The Senators have followed up a victory with a defeat on 4 of the past 5 occasions, losing by a margin of at least 2 strikes in each of those setbacks. So, a similar outcome in their upcoming clash at the Maple Leafs on Friday most definitely holds a great plausibility. A whopping 18 of Ottawa's 26 losses this season have already been registered with a goal gap of at least 2 markers. Toronto, meanwhile, has won by more than 1 tally in 5 of its previous 8 victories and is riding a 4-game triumph run against the Sens, beating them by a margin of at least 2 strikes in 2 of those matchups. The Maple Leafs have won the last 4 games outright, so the Toronto Maple Leafs to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. 4 of the previous 5 head-to-head clashes between Toronto and Ottawa have already delivered just a minimal quantity of goals, averaging no more than 5 snipes per encounter. So, do bank on their upcoming meeting to stay within the realm of just 6 markers once again. The Maple Leafs have already kept things on the low-scoring spectrum in 5 of their most recent 7 domestic fixtures, posting an average of 4.8 strikes per bout throughout those games. 12 of the last 17 road assignments of the Senators, meanwhile, have all cruised below the set goal mark. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.